Alright, let's talk about Scavengers. It's a fun game. It's a fun game. It has flaws, but it's in early access. So if we just go over the brief parts of it, and I'll show you, I jumped in, I knew nothing about this game when I started. But you can get it on Steam, or you can get it direct from Epic Games. It's for Xbox One, PS4, PC. And basically the idea is, it's a kind of battle royale game. It's they call it a strategic survival battleground. It's free to play. It's an action shooter. Right now in early access you've got squads of 3. It's a bit different to normal battle royale because it's player versus environment and player versus player. And by environment I mean you have bots, so you've got marauders, just other random people running around and with encampments, and you've got enemies, you've got these mutated creatures coming out, and you've got kind of like zombie-like creatures, and also you have other players there. But you have to take on the encampments, you have to take on these bots because you need to scavenge from them as you move through the map. But obviously if you're fighting one and another team come up and third party you, and you get all sorts of things happening. But it is a fun game. So you get to choose your explorer, and you know, a bit like Apex Legends, different explorers have different abilities. And you start off with 3 of them, and you can use the different abilities they have. Now the Earth is frozen. It's based on an asteroid came along, it shattered the moon, it froze the Earth, and it brought with it a virus, and it created zombie-like creatures. And they're just crazy mutants, and they're called the Scourge. Also you have, like I said earlier, you have marauders, and they pillaged, and they seized control of the surface, so you have to fight them as well. What happened with man is man moved off planet and lives in spaceships, and the AI protector on these ships is called Mother, and Mother's a bit psycho, and she's like, hey, go down, we need to get a cure for the virus, but I'm going to send in a whole bunch of different teams and you can just kill each other and we're going to see who wins, you know, so she's a bit of a nutter. But you can't disagree with her because she'll just kill you off. Your objectives is, when you do these, you kill off the marauders, you kill off these different things, or you just directly do objectives that Mother tells you to do. You capture data points. So you have the marauders, and you have these different creatures, and you have objectives Mother sends you to do. Go capture the kind of flag sort of thing. And when you do these, you get a whole bunch of different data points, and the winner is those who have more data points than others. So that's why you have to do these environment. You can't just only go and find other players. I mean, you could, and you might win because you'll get their data points, right? But the idea is environment and player. Now you also have these storms, and the storms move across you. The circle does kind of shrink, but at the same time you have these storms coming in, and they just move randomly across. And if they hit you, you're going to start to freeze. And if you freeze for too long, you're going to die. So you have to find heat to counteract the freezing. You also have hunger, but to be honest, I didn't really eat it all while I was playing the game, and I don't know how much of a difference it made. And then between matches, because of the points and how well you scored, you then unlock and upgrade blueprints, and you know you can then upgrade your arsenal and then have a better arsenal against other players. And the idea is, you know, this is early access. The idea is there'll be many seasons, and you're going to get different objectives as the seasons occur, and as things move on, you're going to get different modes, different characters, different enemies, different map locations, and more and more and more. So the idea is this gradually evolves, and I imagine, you know, for now it's teams of 3, but I imagine you'll have 1 versus 1, and you'll have, you know, I guess you'll have many different game types, and it'll just evolve as it goes along. Right now it's a bit janky, it's a bit laggy, it's not in the best shape, but like it says, it's early access, so you know, it's pretty good for an early access game. The company producing it is called Midwinter, and the company hosting it and everything else is called Improbable. Okay, this is their first game. Midwinter have come along, and these companies have been created in order to do this game as their first one, and I'm sure they'll have more coming on. The reason for this is because, you know, you're going to see this more and more, because like people like me, right, I work in the 3D world, and I use Unreal Engine at work and stuff, and it becomes very obvious, it's very easy to create a game using the Unreal Engine. So you'll have people and they'll be like, you know what, You have all these AAA
nice.
companies, and you have other companies, and
Still
people have
need a
been creating
weapon.
games on phones for years and so on. And they've been creating kind of like, you know, it's not been so easy to create a game which
nice.
looks
I
close
got a
to a
gun.
AAA company game. But nowadays it's
The hell this
easy.
gun came out?
You know, for the last couple of years, it's been pretty easy to do. PUBG, it was a indie developer. So you get all of these different indie developers, and they're like, PUBG made millions. I can make millions. And so you have people coming up with different ideas and doing different things.
Is it? Closing in on
And,
me.
you know, they're throwing these different ideas together, and they're going, we're going to make a game. We want to make money. So that's why you get these different indie studios doing this now, and they make it, and it looks pretty good. There's something like, you know, if you go on the Midwinter website, there's something like 46 employees working on this game directly right now. And they have a lot of knowledge there, a lot of data there going in order to create it. So can it be something good? Yes. Can it be better than it is now? Yes. It can be quite a bit better, you know. It can be a lot smoother. The people's movement can be smoother. But still, you know, it's a fun game. And I'm expecting that we'll see it get better and better and better as time evolves, you know. So yeah, it's fun. Have a go. Have a, you know, try it out. See what you think. And I'm showing you some gameplay here.
Where? Oops.
There, let's go. Yes.
I'm ready.
No more cold. Outlander down.
Reloading my weapon.
A new team is in the lead.
Gotta reload. Yeah, engaged.
Where?
I'm worried about this storm, kids.
If you check your map, you'll see my scans have revealed the location of new, high-value objectives. I would like them. You've done well. I'm enabling further crafting options. Happy to announce I've found 3 more supply capsules in orbit, nudging in your direction. Keep an eye on the sky.
Somebody shoot.
There's enemies here.
That hurt. All right, heal up, gang.
Skill behind us. Shooting at yellow.
Gotta reload. Freezing cold.
Your team is in the lead. Teammate down. closing on your location.
Outlander dusted. Whew. That's a skirt down. Another scourge out. Oh, freezing cold. Whew.
One like stone.
Feeling good up?
The mission is its end, but there is still time for you to win if you can deliver the most data points. The evac site is now marked on your map.
Yeah, that's a scourge down.
Team eliminated at shot.
Yeah, that's a scourge down.
Team eliminated at shuttle.
Reloaded. Gotta reload. Reload my weapon. Reload my weapon. Got a scourge down.
I need bullets.
That was impressive. Well done.
I need bullets. It's not dropping any bullets.
2 minutes until mission completion.
We're low on time, gang.
I'm gonna try and kill everyone with a crossbow.
located a shuttle. Board quickly. Shuttle leaves in 1 minute.
Watch out, you gotta move, gang. Clock's running low.
Your teammate needs help. Teammate down. Teammate killed.
Nothing. Yeah, don't have any bullets.
Lift off in 30 seconds.
I didn't seem to be able to melee that guy. I was trying to.
10 seconds. 5, 4,
Well, there we have it. Scavengers, a brand new PvP game by Midwinter. It's a bit janky to start with, but you know, the gameplay's fun. And it's a good game. There's a lot going on and there's a lot for it. So I wish this company all the best, and I hope they make many more gems to come. Don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.